All right, Xavier. All right, we are live now. Um, just letting you know.
Welcome to F13 Gaming. I will try to get the audio in the game, but we have quite a match going on with the Rocket League. Of course, it is our opening night for what is going to be a 10-week tournament here. And you can see it's already off to a pretty chaotic start here between the two teams. We have one being Bolden and Brash that consists of Ethan, Thomas, Schwent, and of course Dakota. And we also have Chrome Illusion, which consists of Fish, Devin, and Flipper Storm. Of course, Devin is known for being our cycling analyst, so we know some pretty recognizable names, and Ethan has been known to score some pretty big goals here, so we're going to be seeing what goes on as we progress through this match here. So as of right now, it's 3-1 between the Bold and Brash, which is definitely good for them. They really need these wins here, so we will see what goes on as we get through this. So let me interlace the audio in here and make sure this works. And there you go, we have it. Devin has knocked the ball over back into the Bold and Brash court here. We're waiting for intersection, but it seems that Ethan whiffed it just barely. And we see Flipper Storm miss it, but Devin goes in for the goal. Thomas defends it from there, taking it back over into the other side of the court here. Devin not having that, and therefore taking it back over. Oh boy, it's too loud. Okay, let me try to fix that real quick. I thought I was... Yeah, this is not something that I was expecting, so I'm trying to get this all squared away. Okay, so we just watched Ethan make another goal at 78 miles an hour, believe it or not, so... Fix the audio here real quick. There we go. Alright, that should fix everything here. Alright, it's 5-1 here now. We are looking at the players now, and we're going to see what's going on now. We have that kickoff. And it looks like that was a kickoff win for Bold and Brash here. As they try to make a goal, Devin blocks that. And proceeds to kick it back over into the Bold and Brash section of things. Fish getting it over, but misses the goal to the left. Devin goes in for it. And that is a save by Ethan. Very, very close one at that. And Ethan has scored. That was a very good goal there. A very good play. You can see that was a 67-mile-an-hour goal, and you can see Ethan as he made that jump over and just shot it into the goal. Well, here we are with the next kickoff. Alright, let's get this going, and the game ends once this hits the ball, and there we go. Bold and Brash wins this practice game. Now, this is the practice. The actual game itself is about to commence here, so we're about to figure out what happens when we pit these teams together for the actual title of who will be the Rocket League champions for this opening night. Alright, we're just waiting for these people to get squared away. They are in their calls, calculating everything, making sure all the connections are good. And you can see a replay of all the saves and goals, really. A lot of them being Ethan's, of course, so Ethan's going to be a person to contend with. Pug is also going to be one to contend with eventually, and of course we're going to be watching. Pug has been watching on the sidelines. Thomas, we know, is very good. Ethan is good. Devin is good. So we have some really good players in Rocket League here. Of course, Devin is wishing good luck to the teams. Devin is Knight_ISA on here. Ethan is LYKOS or Lycos. Alright, here we go. We're the team. I will be spectating, of course, as I will be watching this. And there you go, the ball in the center of the field. Let the match begin. 0-0, 5 minutes on the clock. This is where it counts. That is a kickoff win for the Bolden Brash, and now we watch it go right all the way over. It gets saved, thankfully. That could have been a goal if not for the defense that was there. And we're watching that defense turn the offense, but nope, it seems that there's going to have to be a save. Devin knocking Ethan out slightly. And some whiffs of the ball there, but it looks like Ethan is coming back over, trying to get it over, but nope, Devin overshoots it and hits the over the goal there. Ethan doing some of his tactics over the aerials. Thomas, or no, that was Dakota that was coming in, but misses. Fish is going in, trying to make a calculated play. But yeah, needless to say, this is going to be an interesting match. Of course, we are watching Ethan save that goal. Ethan, of course, is Lycos once again. And you can see, trying to make that goal, that is really close. Oh my. Okay, we saw what appears to be Fish knocking it over there. Ethan hitting it in the air. It's going to be interesting to see who kicks it, and that's Ethan again. Devin going in for the play here. And that is a nice play. A whiff by the other team, but Dakota comes in. Ethan knocking it back over. It's back and forth here. A minute and a half has gone over. No teams have scored yet, so it's going to be a pretty tight one if this continues. Tom is kicking it back over into the other side where Chroma Illusion. Oh my, that's going to be a team to keep in mind here. So Chroma Illusion and Bolden Brash, these are the two teams. Of course, the white are Bolden Brash. The golden areas are, or the golden team is Chroma Illusion here. We can see Ethan is knocking it back over here. Devin knocks it back. Tries to go for the goal. It's a backwards attempt, but nope, it doesn't work. Fish tries to go for it. It doesn't work either, which allows Ethan to knock it back over here. Until it gets knocked back over yet again. Fish is making a pretty good aerial play here. But, however, jumps for it. Fish gets demoed by Thomas, who is Weatherman 2003 on this game here. You can see Ethan is now playing another aerial move here, trying to make that goal, but misses with the help of Fish saving it. They're trying to get it back now. Devin's making aerial, and that was a whiff. But Ethan got it. Doesn't hit the goal though. Misses the aerial attempt to hit the ball again. Dakota's here now. Fish jumps at the wrong time. Devin is here to try to help get the ball over, but Ethan is still here in the walls, lurking here. Fish goes in to kick it back over, and we see Devin try to make a play here, but that gets rebounded though. And there we go. Ethan tries to go for the ball, but misses. And you can see Fish and Flipper here trying to make a play as Ethan tries to figure out what to do. Makes a hit. However, that's a goal for Fish. Here's the replay. You can see Ethan here knocking it off, trying to clear the ball, but Fish was right there to make the play. That was a very good move. That was some very good watching there by Fish here. So there we go. It's 0-1 with 1 minute on the clock here. 1 minute and 45 seconds to be exact. That is a kickoff win for Chroma Illusion. Dakota comes in, but nope, that is rebounded with Ethan trying to make a play as well. Fish rebounds it back off, trying to make it over to the other side. Ethan says, no, we're not having that, and Devin has saved that from being a goal. Fish is now trying to get it over, which led to Ethan here just plowing the ball right into the goal, but Fish is not letting that happen. Fish is really, really playing this game here. Saving yet again, and making another play. Ethan is not stopping, and Ethan has scored, tying the game up. This is really, really climatic here. We're watching very, very big performances from Ethan and Fish here today. Some rivalry we could be seeing develop here. Alright, here's the next kickoff, and that is a kickoff win for Chroma Illusion there. Fish going in for the goal, but Ethan is not letting that slide. So now we have Devin going in. That gets rebounded off. Devin trying to make a play here as Ethan is unable to really prevent that. Ball gets launched overwards, and it seems that Flipper is trying to intercept it. But that gets thrown over by Dakota. Fish rebounds it back over there. Ethan tries to get a hold of the ball again, while Dakota and Thomas work together to get it back on the other side. So now we're watching Fish try to figure out what to do. Devin makes sure that it doesn't go over as Ethan just flies himself into the goal. Fish almost makes a goal, but goes just over. And with 10 seconds on the clock, we could be seeing overtime. Oh boy, 5 seconds left. Can the goal be made? Devin prevents that. Ball is still in the air. As long as the ball is still in the air, that goal, and there we go, it's overtime. Alright, let's see what we've got over here. We have our next match beginning. Devin is going on over. And we can see what's going on as the game continues here. Oh, Flipper missed the ball there. Thomas is going right for it. A weird aerial move presented here by Dakota. Ethan is now going over, trying to make a goal. Fish is not letting that slide. This is getting pretty interesting at this point. Ethan saves. Barely. Fish is going in for a play, but Ethan is still just keeping that rivalry going. That's something that's been pretty evident throughout the game here, and something clearly not going to be going away anytime soon. So that is something that we're going to have to be watching as overtime goes into its first full minute there completed. Devin goes in for a play. That's a miss. That happened. And of course Thomas is going for that. Is a impressive throw over, but it's not enough to make it into the goal. Fish is trying to figure out what to do, playing defense here, it seems, before going for an aerial, knocking it back over, attempting to clear the ball. Ethan tries to shoot the goal, however misses to the above, and that was a random boost that just happened there. Ethan goes in, tries to make a goal, not there, too much to the right. And we see two of the teammates from Boulder Brash trying to go in, and both of them practically missing. Fish going in, getting some boost, and trying to rebound the ball over as Thomas chases down Fish. And we see what seems to be a little altercation before Devin takes control of the ball for now. Ethan preventing that from being a goal, of course, and Dakota launching it back over into the right wall. Devin is trying to go in to save it, and that is prevented, of course. We are seeing another altercation between Ethan and Fish as Fish just slams right into the ball, knocking it back over. And just another play, but way overshot the goal, of course. Ethan goes in. That is a goal. That is a goal. And that is a victory for Bolden Brash. That was a very clean play. Ethan comes in and just uses the open field to his advantage. So what we have here is a victory for the Bolden Brash. They are the winner of the opening night for this Rocket League tournament. Congratulations to Weatherman 2003, which is Thomas, Sage Summer, which is Dakota, and Lycos, which is Ethan. Of course, Fish, Knight, ISA, and Flipperstorm 45. Those are, of course, Knight ISA being Devin, but a very well performed game by the team here. So we'll see what goes on, and it looks like that is the game for tonight. It's not exactly the biggest game, but you know what? It's the spirit of Rocket League. Of course, we're going to be having more with different presenters that probably know how to host streams better than I do, but in the meantime, you can watch the little replay of the background. And we're going to go in and just interview and see what is going on. We're going to figure out if they're going to hop in the call here, at least the multiplayer, and we can get an idea of how the teams are feeling right now after that victory here. So we'll see if this worked alright, and we'll wait for them to join. Oh boy, what did it just do? Alright, we're trying to get that squared away here. And we'll return to the call here. Devin, you are in the losing team. How are you feeling right now?
I really am kicking myself because I ended up trying to commit to a ball because Fish hit it off the backboard, and I thought that it was going to bounce back off the wall lower than it actually did. It ended up bouncing off the wall a lot higher. So I misread it off the wall, and because I misread it off the wall, there was nobody back, and Ethan just scored it in. That loss is totally my fault. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I made a commit that I shouldn't have done it, and yeah, that's definitely gonna hang an L for my team. That's 100% on me.
Ethan, you made the winning shot in overtime. How are you feeling right now?
That match was extremely stressful. Not one of the most stressful I've ever had, but it was definitely up there. It was quite a victory to be had, but the other team did put up quite the fight.
And Fish, we saw some altercation, some rivalry
Doesn't
between
have
you and
Mike.
Ethan. Ethan, how are you feeling about the rivalry that you had with Fish there?
Glad it's over.
And Thomas,
Alright.
how are you feeling?
Overall, I'm feeling pretty good about the match. I did not put up my best foot. I think that everyone saw the goal that I let slip by at the beginning of the match. I'm normally doing a fair bit better in terms of defense. Was just not able to do that today. Towards the end of the match, I got a lot better. You saw that. So I'm feeling pretty good with my late game performance. Not so good with my early game performance. But I do believe that next game, I'll be back. I'll be ready to go, and defensively, I'll be letting far less goals pass by the net.
Alright, well that's it for the team here. Devin, if you want to close the event here for us.
Absolutely, we're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing this every Sunday for the next 10 weeks. So we're going to have 10 weeks of regular action like you've seen here, and then the two best teams at the end of it are going to face each other in the championship round. We typically want to have 2 games per week. Unfortunately, one of our games had to get rescheduled due to an unfortunate real life rescheduling that needed to happen. So just stay tuned for that. We plan to have 3 games up next Sunday at pretty much the same time, between 2 and 4 Eastern Standard, or between 19 to 21 UTC. We will have many more stats going forward once we end up actually having everyone at least play a game. And I look forward to having a lot of fun with this. This game was a lot of fun. Very stressful for me. This game pushes me to my absolute limits. I kind of wish that I could have done better for my team, but what's done is done, and we'll move on to next week.
Alright, that's it here for Force 13 Gaming. We'll see you